Welcome to AI Hospitality Insight, the digital magic where AI meets hospitality. This is your portal to the future where technology meets tradition. I am your host, Are Morch, and today we are looking at AI in Hospitality Edition. In this video, I will show you why AI isn't taking your job, but it is making it way better. Have you ever wondered how some hotel staff seem to know exactly what you need before you even ask? The secret weapon isn't magic, it's AI. But it's not about replacing employees, it's about empowering them. AI tools are becoming the ultimate sidekicks for hotel staff, allowing them to deliver truly exceptional customer experiences. Now, 85% of hotel guests say that personalized services is the key to a memorable stay. But how can hotels deliver that level of personalization at scale? The answer is AI. When employees and AI work together, the results are extraordinary. AI doesn't replace the human touch, it amplifies it. That is essential to understand that we're going to work on the amplification process so that technology and AI and people are working in harmony. That's what we are going to achieve. Now, in this video, we're going to explore the incredible synergy between hotel staff and AI. That all the pieces that comes together, particularly in becoming AI ready. But AI implementations, AI operations, and AI evaluation are also important components. But primarily our focus on this video is going to be on AI readiness. We will uncover how AI can empower your team to exceed expectations, streamline operations, and create a workplace where everyone thrives, both employees, guests, and everybody that comes in touch with your hotel. That can be for the local community, the vendor, and the broader network that you are also working with. So we will cover everything you need to know from getting your staff comfortable with AI to implementation tools that supercharge their abilities, optimizing daily tasks with AI assistance, and continuously measuring the impact to ensure your hotel is a leader in the AI era that we are now. Because we are facing a tremendous shift now with all the changes now we're seeing that particularly coming with AI. So get ready to discover how AI can transform your hotel into a haven of personalized, efficient, and unforgettable uh, guest experiences. So I want to welcome you all, no matter what your position is in the hotel. Either you're a hotel owner, hotel manager, franchisee, you work at a chain, mom and pop hotel, independent boutique hotel, chic hotel, any kind of hotel, doesn't matter. AI is not just a buzzword for any of us. It's a game changer for any hotel. So we will start diving into why becoming AI ready is crucial for your hotel success today. Now, imagine this, that your staff are no longer bogged down by repetitive tasks like answering frequent asked questions or managing bookings. Instead, they are free to go out there in the lobby or anywhere at the hotel to focus on what really matters, building a relationship, a unique relationship with your guests, and anticipate their needs and creating unforgettable experiences. This is to getting down to the key of AI, where AI is going to help us with amplifying the customer experience. That's really important to understand. So I want you to answer a question here. Like, think about this question. What if AI became your customer's AI pal or AI friend, AI companion that could help them in any kind of setting that you where you don't necessarily require a human touch, but but also in addition to the human touch, and also like I said, helping amplify the human touch. This is something like when you're looking at becoming AI ready, you have to ask all these questions ahead of before you start investing in AI. So work on this question also, not just by yourself, but also with your hotel employees, and you can also ask this to your customers, your vendors, partners, and anybody, your local network for that matter. So like, here we have a setting. It's like where you see it's like AI becomes a pal that we can utilize in a fun and interactive way with customers. This is no longer just a pipe dream. AI powered hotels are seeing real results that it's going to increase efficiency, make for happier guests, and a healthier bottom line. That is key because this is we want to make sure that this is something that's going to help all part of the hotel, and revenue is one of them. That's going to be key for the hotel. We want to automate routine tasks, and I underscore routine tasks. Now every hotel is different, so in this matter you have to, because that's the key with artificial intelligence or AI today. They are great of identifying pattern and helping you with automating tasks. So you have to look at what tasks are the type of repetitive tasks that might be relevant at your hotels to help automate. Not every task, 'cause like in every function you have at the hotel, either front desk, housekeeping, engineer, concierge, if you have somebody working at the restaurant or in marketing, sales, they, all of these job functions have different or a set of tasks, and certain part of these tasks can be automated. We have to sit down and make sure that we automate the right set of tasks, and that these tasks we automate is something that's going to add value to the employees and also help, like I said, amplifying the service that they are going to provide to the customer. This is AI can free up valuable time and resourcing and allow your team to focus on delivering personalized services that's going to set your hotel apart. So that's why it's so important that you identify these tasks and do it the right way. No, I know that change can be intimidating. You might be wondering, will AI take my job? Let's set the record straight. AI isn't here to replace you, it's here to empower you. Think of it as your ultimate sidekick, taking care of the main, most mundane task so that you can shine in areas where humans excel. Creativity, empathy, and problem solving. These are key areas for a great customer experience today. And we want to use AI to help us amplify so we as humans can be improving in these areas. And that doesn't matter if you are a well run hotel or if you are a poor run hotel. These are areas that we all can improve on with help of AI. So by working together, humans and AI can achieve remarkable things. But to get there, you need to start by understanding where your hotel stands today. This is you need to make an assessment of where your hotel is. How tech savvy are your hotel? Like you need to go collaborate with your employees and anybody at your hotel so you have a don't go just by the resume because a lot of uh, employees today utilized these tools, AI tools, in a, particularly in gaming, for example, or on the mobile devices, and they might know a whole lot more about these AI tools that you might not be aware of. This is why it's so critical. And we also need to see this in contact with skills that we're going to touch into because upskilling is going to be a key for a hotel. So it's like to get there, you need to start by understanding where your hotel stand. As I said today, do your current system, and I mean the current system, support AI integration. That is essential. Is your current computers park enabled to install or meet the demand that's coming with AI? And also, one thing that's important, how comfortable are your employees with AI? Not only how comfortable is your employees with AI, well, of course yourself, but also look at your customer base, look at the local community and your network. We don't want to rush and install all the shiny objects that everybody is talking about if this is not what your customer is requesting or requiring, and because then you're going to get yourself into to or dig yourself into a pit hole that can be very challenging to get out of. So it is important that you have a checklist that can help you assess your hotel's AI readiness. Like, take a moment to evaluate. That's why what I said, evaluation, AI evaluation is essential, and that comes uh, in the AI readiness phase where you have to evaluate and assess all the resources that you what you currently have. You might some hotels already have AI without actually being aware of it. Like some hotels might be using Alexa and don't think about that Alexa as AI, but Alexa is AI. You already know a lot of hotels using smartphones where we already have a lot of AI technology installed. So there's we are using AI in many senses, but without really be thinking about it that much. And I use all AI in every setting to that possible is to help me uh, with amplifying my own experience and becoming more creative, more productive, and more effective in every task I'm providing. And one thing that is really essential with AI that I have discovered is that the way I'm learning have become so more fun, so more exciting, and so more effective. It's like I learn things so much faster now than I have done any time in my life. And this is really exciting and helping me excel in so many areas and helping me improve also in services. So I can respond more effective to it's like there's still I'm very aware of that there's still gonna be some and hoteliers out there that's gonna be a little resistant and ask the hard questions about AI. And I have to be prepared for that. And I already met some of them. And I understand. I want to understand. And I want to understand from a point that so I can improve myself and help better explain and lay out the strategies and the systems that your hotel is going to put in place to meet the demand. So with this checklist, it's like will help you also develop into to skills upskilling, creating a culture of continuous learning because that's key with more than anything that more than with computer and computer software that we are seeing now that the change with AI is so rapid and so dramatic that we need an ongoing learning system. Like even us that have started it is a while, we still need to keep up to date pretty much on a day to day basis to keep track of all the changes and the trends and see if something changed from yesterday to today. So it is become really a fast paced transformation and fast paced shift that we've this. And so we need to do everything in our power to help your hotel to stay ahead of the curve and to succeed in a new market. And make sure that you stay into the end of this video because there's like in the end I'm going to make sure that I provide you with the so you can download this checklist and which is going to be free to your hotel. Now, why should you use an AI readiness checklist? Of course, it's all about the structured assessment. It all has to be structured. There has to be a system and a strategy to this. And a checklist provides a framework for your hotel to help you evaluate the current states in terms of technology skills and overall readiness before implementation because you don't want to start implementing and finally discover that nobody is ready at your hotel at all because that's going to be a costly affair that's going to hurt both your hotel and the customer and your customer is most definitely going to take note of it and more than likely go to a different hotel or find a different type of accommodation. So we need a system and a structure and a strategy into this. And we also want to use this checklist to identify any type of gaps, any type of opportunities. uh, so it helps us pinpoint where investments and or improvements are needed. Anything from your current computer park to skills and upskilling. That's why it's so important that you make sure that you talk with the employees and become aware of where their skill level and who can help you also. It might be somebody in your team that you're not aware of that actually can help you with this process. Whether it is upgrading technology, providing training, or refining internal processes. Uh, and strategic planning is also the checklist would help you with as a roadmap for developing an AI strategy that aligns with your hotel's goals and priority. So it's, like I said, either you are a well-run hotel or you are a poor-run hotel or whatever type of hotel you are. This is you had to create a strategy that's going to or a system that's going to work for your hotel. It's going to also help. A checklist is going to help you with resource allocations, like standing AI readiness level. Hotels can allocate budgets and resources more effectively to because this we want to make sure that this is uh, the key for the readiness stage is to make sure that this is decided that we want to add more value to the hotel. We also want to make sure that this becomes a cost-effective process. Anything that you're going to implement, all the tools that you're going to implement, it's not going to change tomorrow. It's not going to like you implement the AI tool today. You're going to not get the cost-effective benefit tomorrow. That's not how AI is working. No matter how fast it's changing, it will take a time. We want to make sure that we implement it in stages and in the right positions in the first stage, and that you also upskill your staff in relationship with all this implementation. So this is what resource allocation is about. Everything works in context with each other, and then you also, of course, you have to measure measure the process. So we want to make sure that we use the checklist to measure and track the process over time. Make sure that everything you like when we start the implementation, we want to do it in stages and make sure that whatever tool you do, AI process is working the way you anticipated, and when you start seeing the results of this implementation. So that is key to this checklist. Now, why is AI readiness important for your hotel? This is a question that you need to start asking. Ask yourself, why is AI readiness important for your hotel? So there's a couple of things that what we believe in are that and that we've seen from the holders that already implemented AI. Is to stay competitive. The hotel or hospitality industry, for that matter, is rapidly evolving, not just in AI, but in technology in general and every area. And AI is at the forefront of this transformation. Hotels that embrace AI can gain a significant competitive advantage by offering innovative services, personalized experiences, and streamlined operations. And it's also second part is enhancing the guest experience. AI can elevate the guest journey at every touch point. This is before they even set the foot at your hotel. And we can get into an extremely early stage even at the dream stage if it when we do it right and put in the right type of strategies. But primarily for we're going to focus from the booking to the checkout stages uh, with personalized recommendations, more efficient service, and seamless communication powered by AI that will contribute to memorable stays and most definitely more positive reviews. Reputation management is going to have a new era after AI. And of course, another part that is important is to optimize operations. That the AI can, as we touched on into it earlier, streamline repetitive tasks, identify inefficiencies, and optimize the resource allocation that I mentioned there earlier. And this by itself will translate to cost savings, increased productivity, and more important, improved staff morale. So we want to kind of put AI in a position that it will help your hotel to come in a position where employees is starting to volunteer themselves for doing certain tasks because they're seeing how your hotel is transforming and how this is transforming their own experience and their own skill level at the hotel. So it's going to be a whole new ball game at your hotel. That's going to be really, really exciting. Now, beyond the optimization, we see we're looking at data-driven decision making. The one thing that not just by technology itself that have a good bit of data that comes with it, but with AI there is a vast amount of data, and AI powered analytics provide valuable insights into guest behavior, preferences, and market trends. And this is where AI tools really shine when we get into this vast amount of data that we're now getting access to. And this will empower the hotel as a whole to make informed decisions about pricing, uh, more dynamic pricing, marketing, and resource allocation again. This is going to be key. And it's going to also help us, your hotel, with attracting and retaining talent. By investing in AI, the hotel will demonstrate their commitment to innovation and growth. So this will attract new tech, tech savvy employees and foster a culture of continuous ongoing learning and development, as I touched on earlier. This is going to be so important for every hotels today. Now, question here then that is another question that is important for you for your hotel to consider. How can you equip your hotel for the AI revolution? Like I said, we don't want to just invest for the purpose of investing. We don't want to make irrational decisions. We don't want to run for the most shiny tool that's out there, because then you're going to make a decision that's going to hurt your hotel. So this is a very important question to ask and think about for a period. But that to truly harness the power of AI and create a seamless experience both for staff, guests, local community, vendors, and and the network, you holders need to invest in the right tools and services. And there's plenty of tools, plenty of AI tools, plenty of AI services out there. So with so many options available, where should you start? That's like, there's like we have to make a decision of finding a starting point at the hotel. And of course, this is in context with all the data information you already have gone through with your checklist and discussion with your employees. You checked with your guests, vendors, local community, and your broader network. This is why collaboration is going to be essential. Like, but I'm really glad you asking this question because this is so important. And here's some key areas that you need to consider before implementing AI at your hotel. This is what we call the guest enhancement experience, where we look at AI chatbots and virtual assistants. These are typically, for most hotels today, this is a very common start point. Like most hotels start out with a chatbot, because this is something that we can implement at your hotel's website, and also apply it as an app for the customer can upload an app at their phone, and you can use it in context with SMS and to message your customers. Uh, but these tools, like a chatbot, can provide 24/7 guest support, handle any inquiries like bookings, and they can also handle requests in multiple languages. Uh, they can be integrated into your, as I said, your website, your messaging platform, and even in-room devices that you have in rooms that can be implemented, for example, at the smart TVs today. So the chatbots is a great start for hotel. So and here it's like this is a tool that I work closely, very closely with a chatbot operator, and I get to see all the data and how the data can help you and help us get more information about the hotel, so we can make sure that your hotel is providing excellent real-time information to your customers. It comes like with any tools like here, chatbot is also like we want to make sure that this is helping you with becoming more effective, more productive, and more creative. In addition to the chatbot or AI assistant or virtual assistant, concierge, whatever you want to call it, we're also looking at this in context with personalized recommendations engines, because this is also chatbots or virtual assistants. These are kind of go hand in hand as a, to help you in more personalized experiences. So utilizing AI to analyze guest data preferences, the past bookings, so you can help create a more predictive outcome and predictive patterns to offer more tailored recommendation for rooms. This can be in context with amenities, activities, and local attractions. And there's a whole lot more to it, but this is just touch basing on some of the key, most common areas that we see. This can be used in a lot of settings today. And another aspect of this is what we call the sentiment uh, analysis, that we monitor and analyze the guest feedback across online reviews. So this we see this in context with reputation, and also with social media, which is really important, and surveys, which is like use a little bit of old school also. So surveys is going to still be important, but we're going to implement surveys that now is AI driven, and to identify trends and areas for improvement for your hotel. So this is the hotel is going to be a more dynamic hotel than anything. And through personalization and all this data we're getting now, what we're seeing now, we putting a lot of hotels in a position that you can now create a whole new set of revenue through personalization and optimized experience offers that you want to put together. Another thing that is really coming now with the later updates we have seen of some of the AI models like ChatGPT is that we now focus more on voice activation. So we're gonna have put in voice activated room controls that can. Uh, I mentioned it before that you have like Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant, and you can also develop now hotels with the savviest, more savvier hotel level develop their own voice control. But for hotels that don't, this is not a required that you can use Alexa or Google Assistant or any type of known uh, voice control to allow guests to control. But we use this in context with controlling the room setting, room service, and access any type of services, getting to contact with maintenance, housekeeping, front desk, whatever it is, and they can respond to SMS message or to a chatbot on the mobile app. So this is really exciting. Another area that is really exciting is the operational area, of course, which is very like when it comes to hotel owners and hotel management teams, investors, and of course, this is something that they will look at the operational area, and that it becomes more cost effective, and that we, in the back end, we generate new, not only new sets of revenue streams, but we improve existing revenue streams. So if you are a well-run hotel, you will see that you can have you can leverage any opportunity and gain a certain amount of revenue from existing services and improve and add new service options that will add new revenue. And the same with foreign hotels. So we are looking here at things, for example, like revenue management systems that AI Power 2 can analyze demand patterns here, and competitive pricings. Like you don't have to call, do like a when I worked at the hotel, we used to call all the neighboring hotels, not only the neighbor, a little bit of extending out in the wider area to get an idea of competitive pricing to optimize our room rates and maximize revenue. Now we will have AI helping you do this and become more cost effective and more competitive, and the preferred hotel for your guests to book. And preferably also we want to make sure that we do everything in our power, particularly to use AI to make sure this is a direct booking. Predictive maintenance is something that is super exciting. AI algorithm today can analyze sensor data from equipment and system to predict potential failures and schedule maintenance proactively. So the purpose of this is that we want to get auto order and auto service room down to a minimum. So you always have the maximum rooms available for sale at any time. Of course, there will be period that you will go to renovation or remodeling. But we want to make sure that we can help use AI to optimize these also and expedite these periods so you go through a more seamless and effective process during that time. Energy management system is also something that AI can optimize energy consumption in real time, adjust heating and cooling systems, so that when if the customers is at the room and put the AC on blast and leave the room and forget to turn it off for whatever reason, you can have sensors that identify that the guests have checked out, and you can adjust the air conditioning to more. comfortable level, so it won't consume so much energy while they're gone, while still keeping the room cool. Uh, you can also work with lighting the same, dim the lighting or turn it off, or other appliances based on occupancy and also weather patterns. This is also in some sense like so if it's extremely hot outside, you can use your air conditioner or unit or more efficient, or vice versa when it's cold. Uh, We also look at smart inventory management. It's like AI-driven system that can forecast demand for amenities and supplies, and ensuring an optimal stock level and reducing waste. Waste is something that it's like there we come to sustainable system where we look at sustainability to reduce waste management. Energy efficiency is becoming more eco-friendly system into to the hotel, and this is something that we see AI is really going to help hotels with. That now we are not just talking about becoming eco-friendly, but now we have tools that can help us in every area of the hotel to become more eco-friendly, more green, and save on energy, and become uh, more cost effective in that area also. So and then we have a process that we call robotic process optimization, or RPA. This is a process that deals with automating repetitive tasks like data entry, invoicing, generating any type of report, freeing up staff for more complex and guest facing duties. This is important. Of course, then we have also another area that is important in this process. That's what we call the data driven decision making. And here we are looking at business intelligent or BI platforms that can help hotels aggregate and analyze data from various sources like your property management system, customer relationship management system, online reviews, your restaurant systems, any any part where any area that where your hotel have some type of data that you need, we can gain insight into that to help with the guest behavior, identify guest behavior, to optimize the operational performance and predict trends. We want to be sure that we do everything in our power now to help your hotel becoming more proactive. We don't want to be reactive. We want to be proactive, because it's like that's something that we halt has been too long. They have been too reactive, and we we see all the concerns when it comes to reviews, or the guest is frustrated when they're leaving, or might be leaving early for whatever matter. And we want to eliminate this or reduce it at least to a bare minimum, so that any hotel now will be shining no matter what. We should have all the tools now in place that can take care of the task that deals with operations. So the people, as I said, that's what the human part is going to be. We're going to be doing what we are good at, dealing with the customers, still smiling, and provide an awesome experience to every customers that we come in touch with. Now, when it comes to CRM, of course, or a customer relationship management system, airport-powered CRM tools can help also with more personalized marketing campaigns, because we'll be getting all. Of course, we want to make sure that your hotel is compliant with any local regulation, any national regulation, any international regulation. So your GDPR, FTC, all that is already in place when you put in the AI tool. We want to make sure that AI tools that we put in place are compliant with any type of regulation. So you are not going to get in trouble for that. So, but we want to make sure we identify high value guests and anticipate their needs. That's it. That is like we want the ideally every guest to be VIP, but that's not going to happen. But we want to treat them as much close to uh, possible into VIP guests. And then another part of this is the data analytic platforms. This is something I work closely with and worked a lot with and studied a lot to use at the platform because that's going to be part of the something that there's like beyond the chatbots and beyond the tools that we're going to implement. Looking at in the start, for some hotels, we might have to update the whole computer park, and we are looking at cloud-based technology that's going to help us with taking hotels to a whole new level of operation and when you look at investing in cloud-based technology, it might sound this is something we will look at in the same way as with AI. This is going to be a strategic, a systematic investment process. So it benefits the hotel and make sure that these are tools that do what you want them to do, and this is going to be tools that's going to last for a long, long time. And this is tools that's going to be very flexible. So that with any type of new technology, you don't have to buy a whole new computer or a whole new computer system, and like we have done now, since the computer comes in. But still, we need with artificial intelligence, there need to be some investment that needs to be made. We have to make sure that we make these uh, investment smart and in a context that it is also relevant for your hotel and make sure that it helps. Like if you already are a well-run hotel, we want to make sure that this is going to amplify and add even more value to those that they're helping you making that this happening on a day-to-day basis. And with poor hotels, run hotels, there's going to be a little bit more to do, but we will make sure that you get there step by step, so that you can uh, grow as a hotel. Now, there's several additional consideration that we said is like the one thing that it is really important to understand is staff training. You need to invest in training programs to ensure that your staff are comfortable and proficient in using AI tools and understanding their role in delivering a positive guest experience. Like I said, it's like AI not only for the staff, but for also for the management, for owners, for somewhat also customers, is representing a change. And of course, we are aware of with any type of change there comes fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And if we are not addressing this ahead of the game, that's what why I wanted to make sure that we have a checklist. We want to make sure that you collaborate with your employees, that you collaborate with your customers, that you collaborate with your community, you collaborate with your network. Because if you don't address change and address this ahead of the game, if you just started implementing this tool and without any consideration, because you're just running for the most shiny tool and think this is going to help you with uh, resolving all your pain points. You are going to create a whole lot the can of worms like, the first thing you're going to experience is resistance, and then you're going to see that this is going to be they're not going to be working with you, your employees, your community, your customers not going to be working. They're going to be unhappy, and your reviews going to be taking a dive. And also, there's going to be a lot of unexpected side effects of this. So there need to be a system to it, and there need to be a process, and you need to take this serious and understand what. That's why assessment evaluation is so critical during this process, and focus on the mindset also. Mindset is something I study also a lot. That's like mindset is key, because not only if you don't address this change, like I said, fear, uncertainty, and doubt will kick in, resistance. But in worst case, they not you will experience that these employees or the customers is going to sabotage this. And then you have really create a problem for your hotel, and that's going to might be really difficult to deal with, because you didn't have a system in place, you didn't have the right strategy in place, you didn't have the right training in place, and this training need to be flexible, dynamic, and fun, and engaging, and all that good stuff, and make sure that this also everything is done in context and in step by step. Don't put it all in one time. So another thing that is important to when we look at becoming AI ready to understand is data privacy and security. You we need to make sure that you have considered a robust security measure to protect your guest data and comply with relevant privacy regulation. And as I said, local regulations, the national regulations, and international regulations is essential that you build this into to your system and consider it with AI investment, so don't get yourself in trouble and get a bunch of lawsuits that can put your hotel in trouble. And we also want to make sure that you look at AI in context with integrating with existing systems. Ensure that new AI tools can integrate seamlessly, and I said seamlessly, with existing hotel systems. That can be property management system, customer relationship management system, any type of data to avoid the data silos, because a lot of the hotels today have their systems in silos, and there's no doubt about it. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you, we're transparent as possible. That AI is more designed for working in a cloud environment, where you focus more on the lakes, but you get so much more advantage with this. And this is over time going to be a whole lot more cost effective than the current system. It's going to be, and it's going to help you streamline the operations in a way that you have not been able to before, and you're going to be able to easily access data from any type of source. This is the really key, that you want to make sure that you can access all the sources to add the value, get that insight that we need. Because, like I said earlier, the key with artificial intelligence or AI is that we're getting access to so much data in every area. So we need to find ways to filter this data, utilize it, and use it in the right context, in the right way. And, and, and security and privacy and integration is key. Because the next part is about scalability. You want to make sure that when you choose an AI solution, that this is something that can scale with your hotel's growth and adapt easily to any changing needs and technology. And with any changing needs and technology, that now you don't want to invest every time there comes a new fancy computer or whatever, like we have done over the past. No, now we should just like maybe just okay, I need to expand my database. I need to expand my memory. I need to, and this is something that can be added in the cloud in a more transparent and cost-effective way, and that we have not experienced and seen before. And many hotels, well, there are many hotels that are in the cloud and taking a good advantage of this. But a lot of hotels are not that, and so this is something that we will cover more in depth as we go on with uh, this series here on air hospitality insight and looking more into the cloud. But I want you to think about that as you move on to the next step. Now, I want you to leave with a couple of thoughts here. And one is that, like, going beyond the buzzword, as I call it, like, how ask yourself this. Ask your hotel team, go in any meeting, ask your hoteliers, your hotel management team, owners, how can we authentically integrate AI into our existing guest experience rather than simply adding tech for the sake of it? This is what like have been an overall theme here that I've been talking about here today. Don't invest in AI just for because it's the shiny tool that everybody is talking about, or because some expert is talking like myself is talking. I'm talking a lot about AI, I'm aware of this, and and but I still want you to do. Yeah, I see the benefit of AI, and I study it deeply, but I want to make sure that when you invest in AI, that you do it the right way and in the right order, because this is the overall goal for everybody should be that AI technology and people should be working in harmony to create a new thrilling and powered guest experience. That's the key. But yeah, it's like to achieve this, you also need to empower your team. The next question that you need to look at: what specific training and resources do our staff need to not only use AI tools effectively, but also understand their role? That is important in delivering a truly personalized experience alongside AI. So because now, we have seen and what we've talked a lot about, the AI is will help you automate some tasks to free up that time for the employees. But they need to understand what's their role is now. That you need to lay out that we are not taking anything away from you. This is like we started out with. It is it's like we're going to be seeing something that like AI is not taking your job, but AI is making it way better. That's the key. It's like we're using these tools, these strategies, these systems. We're putting a hotel in a position to making AI something that's going to add value and making you as a person more creative, more prepared, more productive, more efficient, and happier, and experience joy and you just want to be excited to come to work tomorrow, and can't wait for what can I learn today, what more can I learn today. And there's so many more opportunities that we see now with AI, and when we do this, but you need to ask all these questions. Ask all these questions. So you and ask them in context with your employees and with your people. So uh, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I thank you for joining me here today in AI Hospitality Insight, and taking you through this journey to becoming AI ready for your hotel. I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, AI Hospitality Insight, where I will get more. You will get more AI insight, more help, and also my podcast, AI Hospitality Insight on Spotify. You will have this if you prefer to listen to this in a way. That's also fine. You can also contact me. You will also find it's like for the checklist I mentioned earlier today, uh, in the information below this video, there'll be a link that where you can go in and you have to sign up for this. That's the only thing I do. This is just for logistics, so I have an idea that who sign up for this, and of course you find more goodies in there when you sign up for this. You will have access to some PDFs that gives you more information about AI for hotels, also some prompt engineering beside this checklist, and I'm going to add more uh, documents and tools and information as it goes on. More tools to help you. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below here, or reach out to me. You will find my email or any contact information below, also in the information here. I thank you again. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel here, share this with your team, and put a thumbs up here. And thanks, and take care, and have a great day.